Hello, everybody. I'm Allison, and today I just wanted to show you a simple neck stretch that can be done anywhere at any time. You can do it subtly on an airplane or in the gate area waiting for a flight. You can do it at a stoplight, granted that you're paying attention, at your desk, wherever. And, I often say, because it's true, so many of us have um, such forward head posture, forward shoulder posture, finding ourselves hunched over throughout the day, whether it's over a computer or a desk or the steering wheel of our car or whatnot. And so this is just a gentle way to kind of wake it up and get some mobility and maybe a little bit of relief um, in a rather gentle way. And the good thing about this stretch is that you have total control over it. So you can decide how deep or not deep you can go. And just as anything I ever show you in my yoga classes or anything wellness, nothing should ever cause you pain. If you have any questions or need extra modification that I haven't shown you, please feel free to comment in the comment section. And if you like what you see, please like and subscribe. You can follow me for more videos. If there's something specific that you'd like to see in this area too, just let me know as well in the comments. So anyways, you could be seated. You don't have to be cross-legged. I'm just here at my mat. You could be sitting in a chair or, like I said, in your car or whatnot. And all we're going to do is simply start out with just a little bit of mobility and just turn to each side, looking not even over your right shoulder, just simply to the right. Come through center, to the left, back through center, down to the chest. And if it feels good, you could look up. For some people that causes kind of a kink in their neck and it doesn't feel good. So just to warm up, you can take some gentle circles, putting right ear to right shoulder. And you can even just stay there. If something feels good while you're warming up, go ahead. But for just the purpose of us warming up, right ear to right shoulder, rolling down through the chest and over to the left shoulder, and vice versa. You could go back the other way. If it feels good, you could go around. So just bringing a little bit of movement. But the principal stretch we're going to do here is just, we'll bring the right ear towards the right shoulder. And so sitting up tall, maybe rolling the shoulders up, back and down, bringing those inner arm bones in. You can kind of turn the elbows a little bit in towards the body. But we're just going to simply take the weight of the right hand. So we're not pulling down, we're not pressing, just simply the weight of the hand. And just let that feel really good. Again, if it causes you any pain, either back up a little bit or come out of it. And with this left hand, you could either have it in your lap or you could extend it out towards that left side, stretching through the fingers. That feels really good in my forearm. Feels really good in the front of the shoulder. Also acts a little bit of a shoulder opener. You can play with turning your head down towards the floor. And I suggest staying here, at least a minute and a half. Of course, like I said, if you're at a stoplight, you might not have the luxury of that, but as long as it feels good for you. And when you're ready to come out, just simply come back to center. Take a moment to notice the difference between left side and right side. Then we'll come over to the left side. So again, just left ear to shoulder, really gentle. And maybe that's enough of a stretch for you, depending on what's going on. Feel it in your scalenes and these neck muscles here. Again, in the front of the shoulder. If it feels good, go ahead and take just the weight of the left hand on the head and let the weight of that just gently tilt ear to shoulder. And again, the opposite hand can stay here on the knee or in the lap. If it feels good, you can go ahead and outstretch that arm, reaching the fingertips towards the right. can play with pulling it behind you a little bit too. Or if you want to look down towards the ground, whatever feels good. And when you're ready, you can go ahead and come back to center. You can repeat that a few times. It will feel maybe a little bit more open each time. And just notice when you come back to center, the difference and how you feel. Again, don't overdo it. Don't overstretch. You can always come back to it and do it again. Another one I like to do for neck stretch, if it feels good, you can take both hands and interlace them behind the head. And again, just using the gentle weight. We're not wrenching down, we're not pulling, just that weight. And it's a little bit different action than being, say, hunched over a phone or a computer. But if you feel like those muscles are already kind of overstretched or you're already in that position a lot, then you can skip that one. Another one I like to do, make these kind of dove hands, and you just simply find your collarbone on each side here. And we're gonna just gently press down while our head is in the upright position here. You know, nothing crazy, but just again, a little bit more than just the weight of your hands. So we're gonna pull down and kind of pin these muscles here. You could use your fingers and then gently start to look up. And again, as long as this feels right on the back of your neck, everybody is different and every day is different. So one day this might not feel good. So obviously that's not the day to do it. And then if you want to tilt the head to one side or the other, starting with the left, and you could feel that stretch in the front of the neck here and those scalenes and that sternocleidomastoid muscle back to center and over to the right side. And again, you could stay in this for as long as you'd like. The longer you can stay in that static stretching, the more it's going to act on the myofascial and the connective tissue. And so those are just a few things you could do with a few minutes to spare. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, my name is Allison, and I'll be bringing you other yoga and movement videos in the future. So like and subscribe if you want to see more. All right, have a great day.